in A Cricket in Times Square by George Selden. And let's begin. Okay. So, what did you think of this new old man? What did you think of this man? And have you ever bowed a lot before? Have you ever bowed before? And have you ever ate Chinese food? If so, I love it. But you should also try some Korean and Japanese food too. They're awesome. But Chinese food is definitely one of my favorite, eats. I love them. Okay. So, I also want to ask you about Chester and how do you think that Chester felt right then? And there was also a dinner party, right? And what did you think of all the food? And you have to look at this from the animal's point of view, because even if it's not a lot for you, it's not a lot to you, it might be a lot for the animal. So how much? And I also want to ask you about singing. Do you like singing? Or do you like Chester's music more? And what did you think about Chester's music? And did you think that it was unrealistic that he could play so good? And then the fire comes in, right? What do you think? How did you think that the Bellinis were gonna react to this? And then, have you ever been in a fire? If so, you know that it is a very serious thing. And I also wanted to ask you, how do you think that Chester and Tucker and Harry felt at that moment? And do you think that Chester felt like a jinx right then? And also, but Chester has the alarm clock, right? He rings the alarm clock so that he can, so someone will come, right? And do you think that was a smart thing for Chester to do? And I also wanted to ask you about the Mama Bellini. So how do you think that Mama Bellini felt? And do you think that she was right to be mad? And the song that Chester was doing, right? The making, and do you think that it was impressive? And this helps Mama Bellini. How does this help her? And if you have been Mama Bellini, would you have been comforted by these songs? Okay, chapter 12. And I also want to go back actually. And did you expect that Mama Bellini would be like this? And chapter 12, there's Mr. Smedley. So Mr. Smedley comes, right? But also, Chester also begins, excuse me. But anyway, Chester begins to have a musical education. Did you like that? And if you had been Mr. Smedley, how would you have reacted with this? And how do you think that the music editor of the New York Times felt when they read this? And do you think that, and do you play an instrument? Just a quick question. And if you do, and if you play the violin, I actually do play the violin, and I'm right now pretty good. Not bad, at least. But Chester's awesome, right? So, but anyway, and then a few last questions, and it is that do you think that Chester, what do you think that with this information that if crickets can be trained to do music, what do you think might happen? I always think about like a cricket band, like hundreds of crickets, and they play it in an orchestra. So I thought that was pretty, there's some possibilities. And what would you do if you had a song making cricket? Well, of course, all crickets make songs, but, like this. Real songs, right? So what do you think? Okay, now I want to ask you about themes. What are 5 themes? Okay, fine, 5 is a lot. What about 3 themes, okay? 3 themes. in this book. And remember, theme is the main thing. There's something that maybe the book's trying to tell you, or just something main in the book. And then once you've had, and then you should pause this video right now, and once you've got your idea, then you should keep on going, because then I'm gonna tell you a few themes I came up with, okay? Okay, so theme number 1 is friendship, and everyone should know this one. It's Chester and Tucker and Harry all share a relationship, friendship. Mario and Chester are friends. Saifong and Mario are friends. And then, well, there's a lot of friendship in this book. Don't you agree? Okay. The second theme would be actually family. Excuse me, but anyway, family, right? Family is another important part of the story, right? Mama Bellini, Papa Bellini, Mama. It shows that families have their ups and downs, right? So those are 2 themes, and then the third theme is actually anything you think about. It might be freedom. You could probably put, or maybe music, or something else, right? So I think that this is actually very optional, right? But I'm gonna go to music, okay? Music, because there's lots of musical things in this, right? It compares. There's a lot of Chester's music, right? So there's a lot of music in this too. So I just really liked that. But anyway, now I want to ask you, as always, what was your favorite part in these chapters? And this may be actually pretty optional. Not optional. Of course, it's optional. But and a few ideas would be maybe the fire. That was a little exciting, or the party, or partying where Chester was really good. Or you could talk about the dinner, or you could talk about the Chinese dinner. That was pretty good. Or when Mama, right, when she began to like Chester, that was a very big turning point. Or when Mr. Smedley realized Chester's talent, that was another big turning point. So what do you think? And then, what was your favorite part so far in the book? How do you like this book so far? And what do you predict is going to happen next? And also, what's your favorite character so far? But anyway, hope that you enjoy Cricket in Times Square with me, and just hope that maybe you, and I think that if you want, maybe you can train your own cricket. So hope that you might try that out, and have a great day, okay guys? Bye guys!